My goodness, does it feel good to be back?
Hey,
And we got Gina back too.
I'm
What's
back.
going on, everybody?
I
What's
know,
going on,
finally.
y'all?
It
Right.
feels like it's been a fucking month, dude.
I mean, I think for just like the whole show in general, that's kind of what it feels like. But
I
everyone,
know.
welcome to Sports Laugh and Chill. Happy Wednesday, everyone that's tuning in. We missed y'all. We were kind of behind the scenes, just thinking about some content, how we want to produce some certain things to y'all. Also talking about just some future plans, and there's some good things on the horizon, I would say. But obviously, yours truly, I'm here. Dan, the man, is here. Well, at least he's like 7/8 here. The rest of his face, we're trying to figure out where it is.
Is there somebody hanging over my shoulder?
Right. And of course, as I always call her, the queen of the show, Gina, is here as well.
Back in attendance.
Yeah, how for both of y'all, how's your week going?
I just want to say, for the record, I never ducked shit after the Niners fumbled the Super Bowl again for the third time in a row. I know it looks sus as fuck, but I really was sick with the flu. As a matter of fact, I came down with the flu that night. It sounds, really convenient, but I swear to God, on everything that is good, I really did. I got sick that fucking night, and I was like, thanks, 49ers. Thank you for getting me fucking sick, because I'm sick of their shit. But anyway, I'm doing all right. But I missed you guys. I missed all of you.
Yeah, no, we missed everyone too. And so let's get into it. I know we're a couple of about 20-ish minutes away from tip off for the Warriors playing the Bucks. Interesting game. Looks like Giannis is going to play. But on that regard, speaking of the Warriors, this is kind of the main topic that we want to talk about tonight and y'all see the theme, statue-worthy players. And so I'll talk a little bit about it, and then Gina, because I know I believe you're the one that kind of brought the overarching topic into the chat, so I'll let you pick it up from there. But one thing we've been talking about as of late is who or what are the requirements for players to get a statue outside of arenas. And big reason why we're talking about it, it's like one of the big groups that was included was Clay and Draymond, right, for the Warriors. Obviously, Steph's going to get one. Steph deserves one. I don't think anyone's going to disagree and argue with that. But then you looked at the number 2 or number 3 options for other teams throughout time, and it's like, whoa, do they deserve one? Does this person now deserve one? That was kind of the conversation that was at hand, and it's a good one. So that was going to be the main thing. Hopefully Rod can hop in here too, because he was the main one that was opposing.
It's a little passionate about some of the the Warriors players, which I know a lot of people are too, because
for sure, and I can understand it. I can understand it, but like I say, he was the main one in the group that was opposing it. So I'd love to hear what he has
to say. For the 28,000 people watching, can you guys hit that like button for us? Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Dan appreciates you. Jordan appreciates you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And
28,000 in the
That's right.
I'll be real about it too. I want to get paid doing this. And
join us in the chat. Hell yeah. Join us in the chat. Look at that. We're breaking numbers right now. 29,000. Oh my God. Please subscribe.
What's up, Rod? And Sharp and Chad Johnson right now.
32,000. Look at that. Please hit that subscribe button. Oh my gosh. And become a Patreon member too.
Yeah, but so happy that
33,000,
because we're really about to get into this whole talking about the statue talk. And so obviously at least in the group, I was gonna say, I know he was one of the main ones that kind of was going against certain things, but I guess I'll start here because I know Gina, you and I were in line about Clay and Draymond getting statues, so I'll wait for us. So Rod, I guess I'll start with you now that you're back. Do you have like, I guess, is it a universal requirement that you have in mind of like, hey, player does this or that, they need that's what will require them to have a statue?
35,000 people watching.
Yeah, we're rolling.
Shout out to everybody that's in here right now. Y'all want to hear?
That's the most viewers we ever had.
No, it ain't. 36,000 and climbing. No, it ain't, bro. We didn't have
holy 37,000.
Hey, we were
38,000.
There's more people that thought that was thinking about statues than I thought.
39,000. This is crazy.
It's
Go, hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Hit it.
Hey, shout out to y'all, man. It is what it is.
Right.
All 39,000 of y'all. Check this out. Criteria-wise for me, I look at points, rebounds, assists, how you are affected by your teammates, the organization, how they feel about you, what you've done in the community, all those things. Those things, and I also feel like you got to be within the top 3 of your actual organization to get a statue. But you got to be up there. You be historical within being the top 2 to 3 in your organization. That's how I feel.
What's what up?
What's good,
Unk?
What's good, people? What's good?
Look at those numbers. They keep climbing.
Yeah. So go ahead, Rod. Go ahead, Rod.
Oh, I'm getting hot in here. No, I'm just kidding.
So hot in her.
Not at all. No.
47. Oh my God. Sorry.
I mean, I feel like,
Run it up.
Oh my God.
We should have been used to this a minute ago, but hey, it is what it is. I guess when folks ain't seen something like this happen, we just appreciate y'all, man. The loyal ones and the ones that came in here right now. We just appreciate
I'm grateful. Thank you, blessed and grateful right now. 49, 51. Holy!
Oh, we couldn't be stuck on 49 for a while. That's a losing number.
I'm freaking out right now. 52.
Facts.
You guys, I can't even. I'm shivering right now. Oh my God! I'm about to drop on my knees and pause and pray and thank God.
All right,
I'm about to pray.
And the viewership is going up. And the viewership going up.
Miss Debbie.
What's up, Miss
At least
Debbie?
the viewers.
What's good, Miss Debbie?
Steve-O, what's up?
Yeah, what's good with everybody?
Miss Jackie, what up?
So let's just pause real quick and just go on and let me go on and make this quick announcement real quick while we got
do it, Dan. Talk to us.
Hey, man,
talk to us, Dan.
over the weekend, your boy was blessed to propose to his lady.
Congratulations!
Yeah.
That's why you were saying that.
Shout out to Dennis, aka he came through, photographed the whole thing. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Salute, my baby. What's up, Seb? I love you, boo. You know what I'm saying? We in the building forever, baby. We rocking, baby. Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
Shout out to the Atlanta, baby. We was in the city. You dig what I'm saying? Atlanta skyline type deal.
Congratulations.
You dig what I'm saying? I would have put that bitch as my background picture if I could have put that up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're in the building. You dig? Thanks, Miss Debbie. You'll meet
54, 50.
It ain't too late, Dan. It ain't too late.
Yeah.
We're going to have our first Sports Laugh and Chill wedding, you guys.
Terror Dome. What's good?
Terror Dome. What up, OG?
What up, Terror Dome?
You know what's crazy? Shout out to Dennis first and foremost, because Dennis got to be my actual cousin before I got to meet her. Ain't that wild?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Seb. Hey, to Seb, shout out to you. Welcome to the family. And then some.
Big
Trust
facts.
me. Hey. If you ever needed, I understand this thing in this family. So you can ask me questions. Trust me. I get it.
For sure.
I get it.
For sure.
This is so cool.
Much
Our
love.
first marriage proposal and wedding on Sports Laugh and Chill.
So does that mean that whenever we have our building in HQ for Sports Life and Chill, does it mean Dan gets a statue?
Yes, Dan is a founding father.
I want my statue. I want my statue.
The founding troll.
If Draymond can get a statue, I absolutely want a statue.
Wait, if who can get a statue?
If Draymond can get a statue, I absolutely can get a statue.
Mr. Triple Single.
I could be an expensive backpack. I can absolutely be somebody's accessory. Hey, if I can
100 million triple single man,
an accessory, hey, sign me up.
Oh my
God,
baby!
Ride the coattails of the greatest shooter of all time. I sure would, and it would be no shame in my game. Build my statue, and I want to look like this. You know, it's amazing to me that people that aren't even on the top 75 list qualifies for a statue, dog. Like,
thanks, cuz.
Statue? Like, do you know what statues mean? Like monuments? Like, if you want to build a statue, if you want to build, give out the little figurines, like in the gift shop, like sell like the Clay and Draymond figurines, and let people have those. You know what I'm saying? Like commemorative ones. You know what I'm saying? You can even make them exclusive. Like, we only selling 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So you got like 1 million fans. We only selling 1,000, and they could be like collector items.
Dan, let me ask you this.
Dan, they should give out bobbleheads.
Let me ask you this.
Make collector item bobbleheads, dog, and give them out. But a statue, dog.
Oh my God!
Let me ask you this. You think,
memorable people, dog. Y'all want to give statues? They not even considered the top 75 of all time, dog. It's only like 20 people that got statues, maybe less. It's 50 other.
Draymond's going to be in the greatest 100.
So here's the thing for me though.
Here's the thing. Plus of the greatest of all time.
67,000 viewers.
Mr. Triple Single a statue? That expensive backpack?
Here,
fuck.
Let me ask you this.
68,000 viewers.
Give Jordan Poole a statue. I want Jordan Poole to have a statue today.
You see what he's doing?
Mitch Richmond, give him a statue.
I want statues.
Sharunas Marshallonis, give him a statue.
You know what?
Latrell Sprewell, give him a statue.
Spree for 3.
Give him
let me say this, right? Let me say this. First of all, Dan, I expect this from you because we all know you are the troll master and legend. So I expect it.
There ain't no troll. There ain't no troll. There ain't no troll. There ain't no troll. I can go with this. No, it ain't.
Plus of the greatest of all time that don't have
69.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think do y'all think that Dwight Howard should have a statue in Orlando?
Absolutely.
Yes. Whoa! Yes. Well, guess what list he's not on?
So what?
Whoa! So now that matters.
Whoa!
Now that matters.
Whoa!
What did you just say?
Oh yeah.
What did you just say?
Come on. What's that? Hey,
we're at 72.
What's that?
Gina, chill. Just enjoy it.
Your homeboy. Dave Chappelle. Remember Dave Chappelle?
I just love the fact that you were saying someone deserves a statue that ain't on the top 75.
Like, so let's do.
Wait, is Dwight Howard in top 75?
No,
hold on. No. He's not.
He should have been over Patrick Ewing.
Actually, he should be there before Alonzo Mourning. But anyway, so my point is this: or do you can compare Dwight and Klay Thompson and maybe some accolades and stats. Okay, cool. You can't compare Draymond Green to Dwight Howard in numbers Are you kidding me?
Draymond has 4 championships.
Oh, here we go. Here we
So does
go.
Robert Ory.
Derek Fisher has 5. Robert Ory has
So does
6,
Robert
7.
Ory. So does Derek Fisher.
Steve Kerr has 6. What difference do it make?
We got 2 people.
What are you talking about?
I love this. Why I love this is that we got
What are you
2
talking
people.
about?
But Steve Kerr was just a role player. Draymond wasn't just a role player.
Yes, he is. He's an expensive backpack.
Draymond was
Draymond's
a
not a
LeBron
role
block and a Kyrie sidestep 3 away from being a Finals MVP. Let's not do this.
Draymond being a role player. Come on, you're smarter than that.
Also, Gina, you know what I love about this is like you see how certain arguments switch at times. Like these are 2 people that they both have Michael Jordan as their GOAT, right? And like I'm not trying to get into overall GOAT conversation, but the reason why they have him there is like, well, 6 is more than 4, right? So we
don't. You ain't speaking for me. You don't speak for me. No, you don't. The hell with that. You don't speak for me. No.
That right there is why you.
No, you don't speak for me. You don't speak for me.
That is why you cannot speak for me.
You damn sure don't speak for me.
Because I could turn around and say the only reason why you think LeBron is the GOAT is because you're 20 years younger.
It's not even that.
What is it then?
What is the reason why for me? I'm telling you what, like even when we had conversations on this show, that's what you talked about.
But I have not said because Jordan has 6 rings and he has 4. I've never said that. Never. Pull it up.
I damn sure ain't.
Go find it.
Please find it on me.
Please
I don't know. MJ's my GOAT.
If you find it, I will get on this show and I will get on my knees and say, I'm so sorry, Jordan.
Hey.
So sorry, Jordan.
We don't need that.
Don't
need that. Chill, we don't need that.
I'm just saying. My point is you'll never find it. You will never, ever find it, is my point. So all I'm saying is this. Your boy, Draymond Green, if that's the case, Steve, thank you. If that's the case, I was just about to compare him because y'all compare him to Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman needs to have a statue, correct?
Yes.
See, here's the thing for me. Like, y'all are saying that.
Tell Jordan that, Gina. Tell Jordan that.
Here's the thing for me. Y'all keep going about this argument. This is where I think it's getting lost. Y'all keep thinking that because I say Clay and Draymond deserve one, that other people don't. I'm not doing that.
We didn't say that.
But no, like
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Okay, cool. Yeah, Dennis is
Who said that? Who said that? Who said it? Who said?
You were just like tell him, Gina. I'm like, okay. Did I ever say that Dennis doesn't deserve one?
You never answered the question. I just said, does Dennis Rodman deserve a statue? And Gina said, yes. You said, well, this is the thing here. Does he deserve a statue or no?
That's up to them and their criteria. My whole point with all of this. Like,
well, we're talking about our opinions here. We're talking about our opinions tonight on the show.
My thing this whole time.
My opinion is Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman deserve statues outside.
And if all 3 had them outside the United Center, I don't think anybody would complain. I don't think anybody would complain if all 3 of them had one outside the United Center.
I think the whole starting 5 does. I think everybody that was on that 3-peat deserves a statue.
The man said, "Look long."
So y'all out here like I'm saying that.
Shut up.
That boy Draymond Green has rolled the coattails of Steph Curry for too long. That boy Draymond Green wouldn't even be known about if he was not on the Warriors at all. Draymond Green would be a 2nd-round player that came out of Michigan State that played some good defense and it was a great hustler. But that was all he would be.
There's so much of the Warriors' success and the Warriors.
Oh my God!
That would not happen if Draymond Green was
Green
not
would
there.
be nobody.
Like, come on, let's not
If he didn't miss Game 5 because of that suspension in 2016 against the Cavs, guarantee you.
Like I said, look at this year
against the Cavs.
How can hold on? How can you guarantee it?
Draymond Green has for that.
I can't.
How can you?
I can't. I'm just talking shit.
Momentum wasn't even on y'all side after that. That thing was nope. It was gone. It was gone.
Momentum wasn't completely gone. One of our best defensive players was suspended.
That's a momentum changer. That's a momentum switcher.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Our part of our biggest momentum was gone. Absolutely. I agree with that.
Okay.
8-time all defensive team, defensive player of the year, should have been more than one as well. 2-time all NBA, 4-time champion, 1-time steals champion. Y'all tell me he can't deserve a statue? That's insane.
Wait. What stats?
With great stats.
Hold on. You said stats is what? What was his stats again? I'm just going
to these are accolades.
Please.
Right?
Okay. Give me these accolades one more time. I'm asking you
something. Steals champion, 4-time NBA champ, 2-time all NBA, 8-time all defensive team, and also a defensive player of the year award to his name. And should be more than just one.
And scratch that. One defensive player of the year, right? Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we have one defensive player of the year. All defensive team could have been 1 through 3. So we don't even know how many years they were first. Absolutely. So now that hold on. See, I knew you was gonna do this, Jordan. I knew you was gonna cop and do all this. Can you name me 3 highlights that proclaim anything in history about Draymond other than kicking or fighting someone? Go.
Absolutely, I can, because I watch basketball.
Oh, I don't.
Well, apparently not. If you don't think he didn't deserve a statue in Golden State, but I know
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But carry on.
Why are we doing this?
What? I asked a question.
3 highlights.
It's just like, you know what it is? It's just like yesterday when I asked this question, you technically didn't answer my question from the jump. So now that I ask you another question, you won't answer this one now. So it doesn't matter which question I ask you. I just know when I back somebody in the corner, they have no thing that they want to run with. This narrative that you try, you shown the hell ain't answering my question.
Really?
Yeah.
Funny enough,
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting.
Dennis, can you hit the cricket sound?
This is funny. Wait, Steve-O, this is funny.
Because this is
the finals. I told you.
As a Warriors fan, that's funny.
No questions answered.
If Kyrie didn't hit the side step 3 and LeBron didn't have that block that we all know all about, like, I can tell you certain highlights. But again, I'm not the one saying 3 highlights for someone deserves a statue. I'm talking about his whole body of work and what the Warriors were before he was a part of this core 3 and his impact on that. That's why here, I'm not talking about in the whole world of basketball. I'm talking about just here in San Francisco in the Bay Area. Yes, he deserves a statue here.
Could
and he was his resume on the Lakers, I probably would not argue that, because the Lakers have a different type of standard. A player, an expectation.
If Draymond played for Minnesota, he wouldn't be nothing. If Draymond went to Minnesota,
we're not saying Pau Gasol is going to get a statue in LA, are we? But he won 2 rings, and Pau was a good player, but he's not getting a statue in Los Angeles, and that's okay because the standards are different, and I get that. That's all I'm saying with this whole conversation.
And what we're saying is that whole Threes Companies shit that the Warriors is doing is whack as fuck. Is what we're saying. This whole bosom buddy shit system that y'all got going in the Bay is really Bayish. So it's that whole little bullshit that y'all got going on, because this is the standards of the Warriors, and this is what the organization wants to do. Yeah, y'all doing some real participation trophy shit right now. That's what that shit
broke 100.
Everybody
get a lot of money to be participating.
These are our greatest players in our organization, so they're all going to get statues. That's some real participation trophy bullshit right there.
I understand why you feel that way, because again, y'all ain't won no championship since the
Mr. Triple Single.
You don't know what being close to a championship looks like.
We got statues for 2 of these players, and they're considered by the NBA and their peers not even part of the best 75 that ever existed. Probably not even the best 100 when it's all said.
But you said Dwight Howard deserves a statue in Orlando. You said that.
Get Robert Horry a statue in 3 cities.
See what they do, Gina?
Do you know how trash the Warriors were?
No, they don't.
They won before I was born, and then they brought championships.
They could have won without Draymond. Draymond ain't y'all.
Have we seen them win without Draymond yet? Have we seen them win without Draymond?
Hey,
Yes or no? No, y'all want to get on me for answering questions.
They'll never win without Steph.
Have we seen them win without Draymond? Yes or no?
Draymond will never. Oh, now you want us to answer your questions? Because you certainly
answered yours. I answered yours.
Now you want us to answer questions.
I answered yours.
When you're ready to answer our questions, we'll answer yours.
Hey, you're right. We wouldn't win without Steph. That's a fact.
You good, bro?
You wouldn't win without Steph, right? Do you have a better chance of winning with Steph or Draymond? Which one would you have a better chance of winning?
Of course, like I'd rather have Steph over Draymond.
Of course. I'm just stirring the pot, bro. Just stir the pot.
Who would you want?
Of course.
This is trash. Y'all think Draymond Green is really that great? Y'all are out of control. Steph Curry is that great. I'm not even arguing about Klay Thompson. I'm not even arguing about Klay. I give Klay his flowers. It's debatable because I'm like, we could compare Klay to some other people. I'm just saying, but I'm certainly for damn sure Draymond Green ain't even in the conversation of getting no damn statue. Well, absolutely not. I'm leaving Klay out of it. But Draymond Green, oh, that motherfucker deserves a bobblehead at best. And if you want to put gold hair on that, just so that shit can sail, then you can do that. But not no damn statue.
Dead.
You out of control.
Hey, you can retire his jersey. You can retire his jersey. I give him that. I could honestly do that. But a statue. Oh, hold on. So let me ask this:
the greatest players in the NBA do not have statues.
Let
me ask you this question.
It's not an NBA league requirement of asking who does or doesn't get a statue. That's okay.
Let me ask you
this question. It is up to the organization.
It's not about the organization.
I said the Warriors on that 3 company shit. They on that participation trophy shit.
Oh my!
Can I ask y'all? Can I ask?
Yeah, go ahead, Rod. Go ahead, Rod.
Hey, since we already have that, you guys have him as getting a ring for you guys' organization. Cool, great. Does he deserve a statue before Mitch Richmond?
Yes.
Mitch Richmond didn't win any championships.
You're right. Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good one. Because I clearly now you're gonna tell me he knows basketball over me. I'm good with y'all. Y'all good. Y'all have it.
So that's what. Where are the real Warriors
way
fans
y'all
at?
can tell me this.
Draymond has 4 rings.
Where are they? I want to know where the real Warriors fans are because clearly we don't know stats. Clearly,
Mitch Richmond.
That's the whole problem with this whole conversation. You keep going back to just stats. I am telling you,
I didn't bring up stats.
You brought up
Draymond. I didn't bring up stats.
I'm sorry, his accolades
of a franchise that has sucked. A franchise that sucked. Won 4 rings. That's the reason why he's getting his statue.
He didn't win 4 rings.
I didn't say he won them by himself.
He was integral in the.
The only reason why Draymond got rings is because of 2 people, Steph and KD. That is it.
So Klay Thompson wasn't a part of that now?
Whoa.
KD was there for 2.
I'm leaving Klay out of this because Klay is not blameless. But Draymond.
What up, Trey?
Draymond Green is not the reason for y'all winning no rings.
He is a reason,
because
not the reason.
He didn't play, or if Steph didn't play, y'all would have no rings. If you have to depend on Draymond Green and Klay Thompson with no Steph or no KD, y'all think y'all got 4 rings? Be honest, Gina. No Steph, no KD. Y'all got 4 rings.
You see what he's doing, Gina?
Hold on, Gina. I'm talking to Gina. Gina, be honest. Be honest about this. If you didn't have Steph Curry,
but who are you filling in those 2 roster spots then? Because you've got to have
Listen,
those 2 roster spots filled.
Listen to what I'm telling you. We're not filling spots. This is what I'm saying to you. If Steph Curry,
then you got 2 empty roster spots.
If they did not play in none of those finals, do y'all win with just Draymond and Klay?
Who are you replacing them with?
Nobody. They got hurt in the season. So now it's depending on Draymond Green and Klay Thompson. Are y'all winning 4 rings?
I mean, I saw a situation.
You mean 2? You mean 2 because KD only played 2 years with us.
How many rings y'all got?
Okay, we got 4 and 2 were with KD.
Okay. So what I'm telling you is no Steph and no KD. Do y'all win 4 rings? Be honest, Gina. You said
I don't see it happening.
I don't see it happening. They're not winning those 4 rings.
I don't see it happening.
You would have to depend on Draymond Green, right? I mean, let's just be real. We're not.
Yeah, I agree. I don't see it happening.
You're not depending on Draymond Green to win you a ring. It's like,
right, as the guy,
but we still got Draymond. We still got Draymond.
See that's like
we still got Draymond. But Draymond getting a statue. So whose coattails was he riding? If we all understand that nobody gets no.
But here's the thing: is I don't think you could just call him a role player though, like throwing in JK, Kuminga. Like you can't just
won an NBA Finals on your team. That means any role player can get that thing done if somebody ain't getting it. And clearly, Draymond Green ain't never won no NBA Finals.
Gina, we can plug somebody else in Draymond place.
Oh man,
we can put Draymond Green don't get no player in Draymond's place and we're still winning.
Draymond Green don't get no statue. They doing it because they on that bosom buddy shit. Threes company.
Hey, viewers out there, why don't you go ahead and leave a comment on our video and let us know if you think Draymond Green deserves a statue or like what the hell? No, of course he does not. Let us know.
Bobblehead. If everybody in the chat can just put in statue or bobblehead. This is in Draymond Green. We want to know what you think. Draymond Green, does he deserve
I'm going to do a poll right now.
The bobblehead that Jordan is showing, we want to let you know that bobblehead will be upgraded. The bobblehead that Jordan is showing will be upgraded to a special platinum edition Draymond Green bobblehead. So platinum edition bobblehead or statue. We wanted to put it in the chat. We want to see what people think about Draymond Green. Because nobody believes that Draymond Green should get a statue except Warriors fans. Except Warriors fans.
That's
except
not true.
Warriors fans. I don't know any other fans that think that Draymond Green deserves a statue. Not any basketball.
If we go like this, like best player in stat.
Basketball fans.
Rod, let's give Carmelo Anthony a statue in Madison Square Garden. Let's give him one. He was the best player on those teams, even though they won nothing. Let's give him a statue.
He doesn't.
Joe Johnson deserves a statue outside Atlanta, right next to Dominique Wilkins.
Who?
Joe Johnson.
Hell no statue. Thank you so much. Only Warriors fans believe that Draymond Green deserves a statue.
You mean the people that have actually watched the team?
Hey man, if Draymond Green gets a statue, can we put a backpack on him on his statue? and Draymond Green be out there with a backpack on. I want that bitch to say Louis, Christian Dior. I want it to be a special backpack.
It need to be
whatever on the statue you want.
It need to be a backpack with him in the Karate Kid pose. That's what he need to be.
Oh hell no! Hey, you guys,
it need to be.
We're gonna be waxing on and waxing off.
You know, right, Dennis. Hey, you know the stance on Love Don't Cost a Thing where he was like, it need to be.
He started doing that dance. He was doing the dance in the sand.
Draymond Green needs to have a backpack on with that stance.
Oh my God. If y'all want to participate in the conversation, I just put a poll up on our website here on YouTube, the channel. Go ahead and take part in the poll and chime in and leave a comment. So if you think Draymond's worthy of a statue or check no, he should get a bobblehead.
Let me ask you this question.
Gina, we are climbing.
This is not an ordinary bobblehead.
I'm at 134 on my end. Hey, let me ask y'all this.
This statue easily.
Let me ask you this though, Jordan. Did you ever really see Mitch Richmond's highlights?
Yes. Do you not remember? Like Rod, I'm putting it this way. I remember because like I do a lot of part-time stuff. I did before I started this full-time job. Right, I did a lot of stuff work-wise with Chris Mullen, who obviously was a big part of
deserves a statue.
So like I know what Mitch Richmond meant and what he was for the team. Like it's not like just me being a young person. Like I get it, right? And I hear what you're saying about the stats. I'm not disagreeing with you about the stats. I'm saying my whole point is what this group of three, this core group did for the Warriors, they put them in a different.
That's all they had.
Like For example, okay, the Lakers. We all know what the Lakers have won, right? Championship-wise. You know what the Celtics have
17
done.
of them things.
Right, exactly. We know what the Celtics have done championship-wise. You know, we look at the Bulls differently because of what Michael Jordan brought for them. We look at the Spurs differently because of what David Robinson and Tim Duncan brought for them. And yes, while you're not wrong that Steph is the main person, the main character of like, that's the dude, the face of these 4 championships, you can't talk about what the Warriors are now, the most valuable franchise in the NBA, without also talking about the contributions that Draymond and Klay Thompson have brought into that as well. You can't do it. And it's not even just me saying that. Listen, to the players will tell you that too. That's the part of it for me where it's like, okay, if y'all want to disagree with me,
they all
listen to them.
Especially the young ones. They all followers, and Draymond be punking their ass. Anyway,
it's not like that. It's not like they came and showed up and were like, "Oh, hey, what's up? We helped, bring a chip or whatever." They've been there for like 10, 12, years and shit. Like,
Nina, do they forget who I talked to? Do they forget who I talked to about this whole topic? Like, I know who's getting
name drop. No.
I know who's getting a statue.
He can name drop all he want to. If it's in the Bay, we know they on that bosom buddy shit. So that ain't saying nothing. we know they on that. We know they on that Threes Company shit. That ain't saying nothing. Whoever you talking to is influencing this bubble buddy shit. That's influencing this. Yo, so you can name drop all you want to.
Like I said,
he's already at the line.
Different
tell him I said stop doing that participation trophy shit.
Different requirements.
The real fans don't respect that shit. The real OGs don't respect that shit. Stop
Nobody
doing that.
Nobody cares about what you respect. You cheer for a losing team.
Stop you cheer for a losing team. Nobody cares about what you respect or don't respect. Everybody getting this certificate shit. Stop everybody getting this little ribbon and shit.
Why would we ask a Knicks fan about what you respect about winning?
It only statues.
Why would we ask you about what you think about that?
OGs.
Wait, Jordan. Let's not forget you're a Hawks fan.
Of course. But guess what I work for?
So?
Part of a winning organization.
Oh,
part of a winning organization.
Yeah. Championship DNA. Absolutely. We know. Championship DNA.
I can go get the ring if you want me to. We don't get it if you want me to.
You go get the ring if it makes you happy. But it means
nothing.
Outside that rod, no, I hear you.
73, Rod.
Still on that participation trophy.
Also, when's the last time the Knicks even made the Eastern Conference Finals? I can't remember that. I can tell you about the Hawks. I can't tell you about when
Don't let me get on the Knicks.
The only thing you can say as a Hawks fan, is when's the last time you made the ECF? That's
so what
you say? Did she ready to cry? Did she ready to cry about these Knicks?
As an organization for the Hawks, where's the only ring lie that y'all have as an organization? In St. Louis, not in Atlanta.
So where's yours?
Did you ready to get this?
Your basketball ring is in my city. So
segregation was in last time the Knicks won.
You gotta bring it down.
Right, Rod. Right.
So the Knicks got a ring and the Hawks do not. So let's bring
last
it down.
Time y'all won one.
We had white. Hey y'all, we had whites only, and we had nigga bathrooms.
Trey Young damn near about to get traded. Please, trash. The Hawks, trash.
Our best players gonna get traded, and we probably gonna still get the same round of the playoffs.
Yes,
Hawks, trash.
Yes.
We're still outhouses in home. They were still outhouses. You had to go use the bathroom outside when Knicks won.
Trash.
Elvis Presley was still stealing music from black folk last time the Knicks won the championship.
Still got two of them. You right, fam. Still got two of them. It don't even matter. Hawks ain't got none. Jordan can have kids and they still won't see a ring.
You won't either.
You
won't either.
Trash.
You won't either.
Trash. We got. I can go into the history books of mine. I can go into the history books of mine.
Warriors up.
That's the point. I can go into the history books.
Your history is
exactly. Pull out that peach basket they had back then. Pull out that peach basket, champion.
You can call it what you want. And Jordan laughing because he ain't got one of those. He ain't got no period ring. He ain't got no cup. He ain't got no plate. He ain't got no silverware. He ain't got
everybody hooped in Converse back then.
I am the only person on the show that can actually pull up a championship ring.
Everybody's playing ball in underwear.
I'm the only person on the show that can actually pull up a championship ring. So you can do that.
When you got the top, trash.
I'm the only
so
person.
Here's a question I have.
Trash.
Yeah, ask away, Gina.
Should championship rings be mandatory to have a statue?
Should what? I'm listening.
Should having championship rings be mandatory for a statue?
No,
I don't think so either. No, I don't think so either.
Not the Knicks, but the Hawks. They ain't did that. They already got Dominique up there.
Yeah, exactly.
Facts.
Right.
But nobody would question if Dominique deserves a statue in Atlanta.
Better not.
Nobody would question that. But that's again my point being of like I said.
But he's been the greatest. But he's been the greatest. It's like John Concat getting a ring when you talk. You know what I mean? Like
just said, they talk about greatest
Kevin
of
Willis.
Greatest of their team. Draymond Green ain't the greatest of the Warriors. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. The greatest. Sorry. Talking about the greatest of their teams. Nobody was. Dominique is unquestionable. No rings, no nothing.
Yeah.
Got the accolades. He's one of the greatest. No, none
that's
of that.
That's a good. Greatest. Let me ask y'all this question. Ever.
Go ahead, Rob.
This is a good question. On y'all list, Warriors fans, where all time does Draymond list at?
Gina, I'll let you go first.
Of course.
I mean,
Jordan got to think about that. He got to get his numbers right.
I don't have to. Because Draymond.
No, he's not. He's not. He's not.
Then I respect.
He's not on my.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Absolutely. Okay.
Cool.
When you think of all time, when I should put it in this way, when I think of my all time, I have to look at history. I have to think of Philadelphia Warriors. I have to go Wilt Chamberlain.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You ain't never seen him play. Let's
of course not. But okay, so
that's like that's like me pulling out Gail Goodrich out of the Lakers. I ain't seen that dude play. Like I'm
okay. So you only want me to talk about players I've seen.
You also have a lot of other options though for top 5 for the Lakers. You ain't got to go to Gail Goodrich.
I just use him as an example to say I never saw him play. That was why I was saying that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're talking about all-time players that I've seen play?
Now, to your defense, though, Gina, to your defense, numbers-wise, we've heard of the numbers and everything about what Chamberlain did and everything before that. I totally get what you're getting at. But we all know, ain't none of us seen Wilt Chamberlain play.
Right. No, yeah, of course not.
I think Wilt Chamberlain to get his dog walked, and I met Wilt Chamberlain years ago, but I think he would have got dog walked if it was all time against what's his name? Shaq. Shaq would have killed him. Kareem would have killed. Well, he was killing him.
Well, so Shaq gonna kill everybody.
Elijah Wan would have killed him.
Just saying,
yeah.
But anyway, go with it though. Go with it, Joe.
Yeah.
Gina.
No, I mean, long story short, I don't have Draymond in my top 5 of best Warriors ever, but yeah, I mean, he's one of the great Warriors.
Cool.
So
because of the dynasty. Because of the dynasty.
Like, are we talking about just like ability? And when you ask that question of like 5 best Warriors, is that what we're saying?
Ability of what? No, I'm talking about you naturally looking at the game. Would you put him in your top 5? Would he start?
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, no, because I put Wilt at the 5, Steph's the 1. KD.
Wait, who's at the 5?
Wilt.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Steph's the 1. KD's the 3. Who else am I going to put in there? Probably put Al Addles maybe at the 4. And then at the 2, you don't know who Al Addles was? Okay.
No,
he was.
Hold on, bro. I'm older than you. I know who it is.
I know, but I thought we were doing people we've seen.
Is it just?
Hey, that's what I'm like.
Okay, my bad.
We ain't even seen him play.
My fault.
Or Wilt.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
My fault. I'll put that on me. Okay. Well, still Steph's at the 1. That ain't changing. I go Monte.
So Mooney is at the 5.
You said what?
Said so Mooney's at the 5.
No, actually, it's Alan Smiley Geach.
Lister. Cat who got dunked on by Kemp and got pointed at.
But no, I say.
I didn't know we were doing a starting 5, but anyway.
I just came this off.
KD was my 4 because Chris Mullins my 3. And then at the 5, I would go. It's almost like I want to. I almost want to.
You said Monte Ellis starting at your 2?
Yeah, and I'm gonna bring Mitch off the bench. He's my 6th man.
Oh,
what?
God. Father, help me.
Hey,
man, this is disrespectful, man. Hey, Warrior fans, that is disrespectful. For y'all to think that Mitch Richmond is coming off of the bench all the time.
You know what's funny,
right? He didn't see Mitch play. He saw Monte play. He didn't see Mitch play.
I've seen both of them play live.
So now if I name somebody that I didn't see play, now it's all of a sudden offensive. But y'all just told me I can't do that.
No. I mean, because if you knew what Mitch Richmond meant to the Warriors,
I know what he means to run TMC.
So how would you have Monte starting over him?
You just said I can't pick somebody I didn't see play. You just said that.
Oh, okay.
You just said that.
Well, I was telling Rod that, but he was making it seem like you saw him play.
No.
Who?
Okay, then yeah, I totally take it back. Because I was telling you,
raise your hand if you're high.
He didn't see Mitch play. He didn't see Mitch play.
Especially not when he was with Golden State.
You want to share some of that?
I know who he was. I know what he did here, but I didn't see him like that. I did not.
Facts.
So that's what I'm saying. Like we can't be mad at me putting one great in, and I didn't see him play, but then try to put another one in, and like that's a problem.
Jordan, did you move KD? Because I know you said you had KD at the 3, but now you got Chris Mullin at the 3. So did you put KD at the
4? Yeah.
Shit. Okay. KD is always going to be on my team and Steph, no matter what. I don't care who else is on my team. As long as I got KD and Steph, I'm fucking.
Draymond don't deserve statues.
I'm gravy.
You just said it, Gina. You just said it, Gina. That's why Clay and Draymond don't get. Hey, great story, great all-time guys. But that is exactly why they don't deserve statues. Retire the jerseys. Give them a fucking Warrior Day. But they don't get statues. Guys,
hey, change the street name. Change their street name.
Right. Give them a street.
I would take Draymond as my defender, though. I would take him as my defender. Honestly,
I guess my question is, who are y'all to say what the Warriors can or cannot do with their organization and what players mean?
Because we're giving our opinions.
What they can and can't do.
I have different criteria. It's not about
that. We're talking about.
And that's fine.
We're talking about opinions of people with statues.
We're just giving our opinions.
What I'm saying is, I just hope that you can acknowledge. Rob, what I'm saying is, I just hope you acknowledge a big part of why you have that different criteria is because of the team that you cheer for. We know the Lakers are on this level when it comes to championships and like the best of the best who have ever played the game, right?
No,
so like
that's not my reason.
But I'm saying like you can't look at this and not understand, like, at least to see what I'm saying, why I think like you're skewed when it comes into this conversation.
No.
So barbershop, y'all. So y'all believe y'all.
My reason is actually because I actually played. So I see certain stuff that I would say that this would work. This would be my criteria as far as it. And I wouldn't say that Draymond would be the guy that I would give a statue because of what he did. Because in my opinion, there's nothing that Draymond has been. There's nothing that I could look at in Draymond's whole career that I would be like, man, I remember game he did. I remember that year game he did.
You're a Warriors fan.
But
you're a Warriors fan.
And this was
a huge difference in that.
Versus
somebody.
Here's the thing that y'all that you're not putting into consideration too, Dan. Some of these moments and things that I'm talking about and the moments that I brought up, those were before that was actually before I worked for the Warriors. It was just me watching basketball when I brought up some of those moments that Draymond's had.
Okay. Cool.
You can only bring up those.
Let's put that into consideration with all this too.
Cool.
But like I said,
remembering those, it doesn't require statues. Go ahead, Gina. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just I think more of what he's meant to the organization.
Thank you.
And what he's, help, like being the, him and Clay being the integral roles, and helping with create the dynasty, because obviously, Steph was there, basically stayed when, and was the, I guess the force that helped push Monte Ellis out. And then, Draymond kind of came and took over when David Lee got injured. And then of course Clay came up, and became him and Steph became the best backcourt, shooting team. And so it's like, now they're this like unit, and then, it's like a decade later, they have fucking 4 championships, and it's like, if you can say without question, Steph is one of the greatest, players, of all time, right? Just straight up, one of the greatest players, not just point guard or shooter, but I think just separate from that, you look at the Warriors as a team and where he came from on that team, you have to kind of, look at, well, who did he come with? And it's like, man, he didn't have just role players. He had two really good players with him that were there the whole time, that rode with him. One of the greatest shooters who's still shooting, who's still, on the scoreboard, getting higher and higher with his 3-point shooting. And then Draymond, which I get, he's seen in a lot of different ways, but he's still IQ is out of control. He's still smart. He's still, a hell of a defender. He plays that point guard position, point forward. Like he does all kinds of shit, right? He could play the 5 on our team. He could play, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's why he gets the respect so much from our own fans, Warriors fans, that other teams fans don't see, because they just hate him. Most of the time, other fans just hate him, and they'd rather just see him, just say, oh, whatever, he doesn't deserve it. And I'm not saying you guys, I'm just saying, like, most of the time, like, fuck him, he don't deserve shit. And I understand, but I think it's easy for me to now understand why you guys feel the way you do. I totally get it now.
Does Andre Iguodala deserve a statue? Because he has 4 rings.
I don't think. Team. Yeah, that's interesting, because he did get a Finals MVP, right? I don't think he'll get a statue.
Deserve one?
That's interesting, because I don't know if that means he should get one, but he should definitely have his jersey retired.
Wow. Y'all wow, boy. That's the most biased. That's one of the most.
Okay, I'll put it this way.
I've ever heard.
I'll put it this way. You know what? Here. All right. I'm going to make a declaration. I'm going to make a declaration right now. All right. Gina changes her mind. Andre deserves a statue and Draymond doesn't. There. Boom. Just changed my mind.
Okay. Okay.
What are you laughing about?
I like it, Gina.
Because you know what? You're right. He was fucking Finals MVP. He came in and stopped LeBron and fucking.
Whoa. Don't do the stop. Don't do the stop. He averaged a triple-double in the finals. Don't say stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. The man averaged a triple-double in the finals.
He held him under control. It's his defensive prowess.
Wait, hold on. Hold on one second.
He stopped him from averaging 40. He stopped him from averaging 40.
Let me check my reference.
Here's what we remember the most about Andre Iguodala in the
Let me check my book.
He over there sitting there.
It says right here on page.
He's on Andrew Wiggins. I'm like,
not just playing.
Yeah, he had
I'm joking.
He was stopping him from averaging 40.
Won that last championship.
Hey,
shit.
Can you wait? You said Andre was doing what? He was clapping and everything, right? Could you name me the games that? Could you name me the games that Draymond was doing his thing in the last ring?
When you say,
remember, y'all told me y'all didn't need him in the last ring, so I just wanted to hear this now.
And I am
the suspension and all.
Again, I've said it before. I was wrong. They needed him. You see it even this year. They need him this year. Did you see what happened to the Warriors when Draymond was suspended? Then Draymond comes back.
They were actually playing good, weren't they?
Western Conference Coach of the month. They're like
whatever
the case may be.
So right when Draymond got suspended, they had like a really good couple of games. And it was like, see, Warriors fans were like, we don't need Draymond. Fuck that, blah, blah, blah. Then we started losing. Then when he came back,
it was Draymond's
Wiggs
fault
did
they
well.
Started losing.
Well, Gina. No, it's just like the narrative, Then when he came back, Wiggins started playing better, and just all these narratives went around.
Gina, you said this earlier too, right? Like in terms of like what is like the main thing that people always say, like, hey, the Cavs wouldn't come back if who didn't get suspended?
He's the duct tape. He's the string in the duct tape.
Wait, what?
I'm saying like we talked about this a little earlier, right? Like we like everyone says this. The Warriors, like the Cavs would not come back if blank didn't get suspended.
Draymond.
Okay, cool. There we go. All right.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I didn't.
We want
It didn't matter what was said. He don't deserve no statue. I don't care how many accolades you could pull up, how much team camaraderie, how much impact he has on the team.
Now the accolades don't matter. It's just what you feel about what you feel about Draymond. You think he doesn't deserve a statue, and that's
not
fine.
to me. Not to me. A whole bunch of people don't think he deserves a statue. It ain't just me.
Organization.
It ain't just me.
They think he deserves a statue.
It ain't just me.
Now let's ask.
It's a lot of Warriors fans don't think he deserves a doggone statue either. You're looking at one now, so it's a lot. It's a lot of people that don't think Draymond deserves a statue.
Gina, do you think Draymond deserves a statue? Do you think Draymond deserves one, or did you say that he deserves one, or Andre deserves one over him?
Well, I'm starting to change my tune. I mean, I just think that if Andre, Iggy should get one. Okay, because look, fucking 4. All right. And fucking finals MVP. All right. It took Steph fucking 4, his 4th championship to get a fucking finals MVP.
Should have got
all right.
I hear you.
So, if Steph's going to get a fucking the statue outside Chase Center, well, fucking Andre Iguodala deserves a fucking statue over Draymond. I'm sorry, Draymond, I love you. And I always go to bat for you. But God damn it.
Okay.
Iggy deserves it first.
So, I'm not asking who deserves one over someone else. I'm just asking you straight up. Does Draymond deserve one?
Ask me after Iggy's goes up.
All right. That's a no. Yes or no. Okay.
Thanks,
Iggy ain't getting none.
I reserve the right to answer later.
Facts, Gina.
I can't.
Now let's talk about this other question here. Steve-O said, does Green belong in the Hall of Fame?
Absolutely.
And I think one of the things, I do too. But you know what? When I heard, I think it was Dan or Rod that said, one of the not qualifications, but one of the things that you should consider, like with the statue, and I think you should also consider with the Hall of Fame is like how you get along with your team and like the fans and things like that. And like I don't think
that was my
when I look at
for the statue,
right? And when you think about like football, if I'm not mistaken, Terrell Owens, he's not in the NFL Hall of Fame, right?
Now. Yeah, he is.
Oh, he is now? Okay. But didn't that hold him back for a long time because of his attitude and everything?
Yeah. Well, a big part of it too is because like it's not even just like the teammate side of it; it's the media.
Right. Well, look at Draymond right now. I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't be a fucking first ballot.
Draymond's in the media.
Whoa! Hold on.
We can view him a certain way, but he's actually in the media in those rooms where the people that have to vote about it are on.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. those two people that you just brought up those two don't even make sense. First of all, Terrell wasn't getting people hurting and fighting on the field. He wasn't getting kicked out of games for all that. Draymond is a whole different nuisance.
Well, that's what I was making the contrast. Like, if you look at how hard it was for him to get in, it shouldn't be easy for Draymond. That's what I'm saying.
I see what Gina was saying.
Oh, okay. Now I get what you're saying. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. My bad. I apologize.
No, it's okay. Yeah,
I got you. Yeah, I apologize.
Because there's Terrell Owens should have been in way long time ago.
Well, basketball is way easier than football.
Exactly.
And I'm going to tell you why. This is my personal opinion, and I'm going to give this. But Yao Ming shouldn't be in there. That's my personal opinion. But because of his influence over in China, yes, he's in there. He's in there because of he's a Chinese influence. But he is not. He wasn't that dude.
No, they almost made him top 75.
You know, Rod, I'm happy you said it.
Oh, wow.
Because I think a lot of times people forget the Basketball Hall of Fame, the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame is not just the NBA Hall of Fame, right? For football to go to Canton, that's what you do in the NFL. Also,
right.
Quick humble brag, for the family. Shout out Cuzzo, Andre Johnson, going to the Hall of Fame. He was elected, so that was really cool to see.
Salute.
That was really awesome.
Yes, sir.
But just to get back on track here, it's
you're right.
The Basketball Hall of Fame. It's what you do in college. Like, yeah, Trey just brought it up, right? What you do in college, Draymond, and what he did when he was at Michigan State. That
right.
Okay, yeah. You're on Draymond. My fault. You're on Draymond.
Oh,
I'm on Yao Ming. I'm like, Yao Ming didn't even go to college here.
No, you're right.
Hell,
your point.
You're like,
ain't nobody convinced me. Yao Ming.
I was like, yes, I'm on the Hall of Fame. That opened up a whole new window of viewers and merchandise and advertising to the NBA. Like, his contributions to the game went so much further than what he did on the floor, right? And so that's why it's so hard to compare. Who goes into the Hall of Fame in Canton versus who goes into it in Springfield.
Stephon Marbury deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
I see why, and I think I know why you said that too. Them shoes, them Starburys.
I mean, but if we're talking about overseas, his influence overseas is major. Sure. You dig what I'm saying? He was the man in school, in college. I mean, so
Georgia
right there in Georgia.
Yep,
you did. So, I mean, tech, you know what I'm saying, to be technical, but no pun intended. You know what I'm saying? But he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. If you want to look at his entire career.
Mm-hmm. Then you just let anybody in.
And that's kind of the problem that
I can't argue with
anybody.
Right? That's kind of the problem that they're dealing with right now.
I think statuing is more of a debate than actually who gets in the Hall of Fame.
I would agree with that.
Because to me, Hall of Fame don't mean
20 years from now. 20 years from now, guys that are dog, 6 men will be getting statues, dog. 20 years from now, the 6th man of the year will be getting a statue.
So Manu will get a jerk. Manu will get one.
I'm fine with Manu getting
what I'm
one.
saying, I don't know if they'll do retro, but I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, 20 years from now, if you one of the greatest 6 men in the game, just on your team, you getting a statue, dog. Just as a 6th man. Woo! Jamal Crawford, give him one, baby.
Hey man. Shout out to 179,000 of y'all, but we would like for y'all to interact in here with us because I feel like we getting spammed tonight. I'm just keeping it a buck.
Please subscribe if you're not already.
Speak out, because I see these numbers going up. I'm like, hold up, man. The talk to numbers
just went up
ratio,
180.
Math ain't mathing right in my head.
Hey, you kept it a buck.
Speak up.
I figured at that point I was just like, well.
Once I saw them numbers going up, I was like,
uh-oh.
Gina, should we hit them with like the update too, in terms of like, hey, let's let y'all know, like we might start doing some pop-up shows where it's just
what y'all are saying,
guys talk about. So
For all the newcomers, we go live on Mondays and Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And we're really going to rev it up now. You'll never know if we just like pop in, maybe myself or Dan or Rod or Jordan. And I don't know, I guess I missed the joke because someone over there's laughing in the corner, but
we started 6:30, give or take 5 minutes.
Right.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, we said 6:30, but you gotta give us a buffer. But
9:30.
You know, exactly.
Hey man, shout out to Gina's Wi-Fi for being on time this week. We appreciate it.
Yes,
my bad.
I don't know what happened, but something's agreeing lately. It's better than Marcus's, that's for sure. What's up, Marcus? You've been quiet tonight.
That Wi-Fi in and out.
Marcus is our mod, but
Marcus said, "What outage y'all talking about? I've been having an outage." y'all got it too?
Just come and pass by, anytime, join us in the chat, man. We're always like ready to talk to you and interact, and it's always live.
Way more likes than that. Come on, y'all. Should be way more likes than this.
Way more. It should be like 100 more likes.
It should be way more likes than this. If you real, hit the like button.
Right. If you're a real person, just hit the like button real quick.
The fun thing for me is just something real. Like, I just want to see you in the chat, in the comments. Like that's the thing.
Just talk, interact with us.
For
real.
That's what makes
Don't be
fun.
shy.
Yeah. Make you an
Don't
account.
Be shy.
Surprise!
Sometimes after the show, I go on my little ASMR kick and bring more viewers in. But
we about to get the comments now.
Say the numbers going up even more. We about to hit 200,000.
All of a sudden, 300.
Creeper
CP3 statue.
Creeper.
Maybe. I think he should, right? He's like the assist leader.
No, he hasn't.
Right?
He hasn't done enough, and all. Like he's a Hall of Famer.
But like, where? Where would it be?
What team? Exactly. Wait.
Where would it be? He's been in so many 50 fucking teams, and there's only 32.
Like, he's a Hall of Famer, but like, can I argue he's in New Orleans a statue? No. In the Clippers a statue? No.
Marcus said, "Hell no."
No. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm agreeing in terms of he should be in the Hall of Fame, but he shouldn't have a statue.
Yes, I was on TMZ again today.
Yeah,
and that's why you guys should come back.
Selfless.
Tell them about the TMZ. Hit them up. Tell them.
Hey, does Gina get a statue in front of the TMZ headquarters?
She should.
At this point, I should be getting paid, probably. No, or just hire me. So I'm a regular on TMZ, just a viewer. I just give my little dumb opinion. Usually they just text me the night before and they say, "Hey, do you want to come on our show tomorrow or the next day?" And I'll say, "Yeah," or "No," or I'll do Wednesday or Thursday. And then like at 7:30 in the morning, they'll text me a bunch of topics and they'll say, "Pick at least 3." And I'll pick 3 and I'll say, "I can also do a 4th one." And then they'll say, "Okay, so here's your topic, and we're going to do a test run at 8:30 in the morning," and then or 8:40 sometimes. So then they say, "Okay, we see you. Okay, we'll call you at 11," and then 11 o'clock they do the live thing where it's actually live, but they just run it later, for the live show.
How you get hooked up with that?
Well, they contacted me on Twitter. I guess they liked what I said. The first thing I ever did was it was about Casey Anthony, and I had done this. It was about her documentary, right? And I was responding to it, and it was the TMZ post, and I replied to tweeted with the Snoop Dogg "Shut the fuck up, bitch" gif, and I guess they liked it, right? So they DM'd me and they go, "Would you like to appear on our show?" And I was like, "Sure," but it wasn't about Casey Anthony. It was just about a bunch of other stuff. So ever since then, it's been a year now since I've been on the show.
Throwback. What up, homie?
What up, Throwback? So yeah, And they're always looking for new people. So if any of you guys want to be on it, they said, here's the link. Share it. So
I say, whenever they want to talk about statues, you just give them my information. I'll be there.
Okay, hey, I'm glad you brought. Hold on. Okay, you got Dominique up there. Who else deserves a statue for the Hawks?
For the Hawks, I think that's it. Unless you want to do one like in retrospect for like Pete Maravich. Do you want to do it in retrospect for Pistol Pete? Like,
yeah, Pistol Pete.
What have the Hawks done?
He's a legend.
No, I agree. Pistol Pete's a legend. But my point being, like, this is why we can have a statue for Dominique is because obviously he's a top 50 player, top 75 player, but it's not like you're comparing him to this other person that had like X amount of championships with the Hawks, right? Like, you're not comparing him to Bob Pettit. So it's just like, okay, no, Dominique, like, he stands out with what he is and what he was for the Hawks. Right. That's what but again, that's kind of my whole point of what I'm saying with all of this is, again, it's situation and organizationally based, right? Like you see what I mean now of like, I see why the Warriors would give one to Clay and Draymond. Now, I don't think, like, if you put Clay and Draymond in the Lakers, I don't think they're getting one. If you put them on the Celtics, I don't think they're getting one.
Hell no.
Exactly. No, I agree with you. But I'm saying for that specific situation, it's okay. No, absolutely. For them, again, like I said, an organization that didn't win much, especially while they've been in the Bay Area, I see it. It's almost like I asked Trey this, when I was on their show yesterday. We were talking about Caitlin Clark, right? Shout out Caitlin Clark, past Pistol Pete Maravich, all-time scoring record. My thing was, and obviously I don't think anybody would disagree that she would deserve a statue at Iowa. Like, I think we'd all agree on that. Now, my thing was, if she was at UConn, and I'm saying this in terms of still, broke scoring records, but didn't win a championship, like she hasn't so far, would she get a statue or to be deserving of a statue at UConn? And I said no.
Probably not. No.
Things are different.
Right. Different environment, different school, yeah.
Well, I mean, what is it all about when you're at UConn and women's basketball? It's about winning. And that's what I'm saying.
Argument. You have no argument for me on that. I see your point.
Yeah, different criteria for different situations.
Question.
It's just ridiculous to me. Like, anybody that has a statue currently is in the top 50 greatest of all time. Any statue that you name, they are in the greatest of the great in the game.
That's how I look at it.
It be an honor to be the greatest of the great and have a statue.
Are you saying just like
players,
basketball or just sports in general?
Basketball. We're just talking about basketball.
Okay.
We're just talking about basketball.
Okay.
That's why I said not the top 50. I ain't even going to the top 75 because we know Bron is going to get a statue, right? We know KD is probably going to get a statue. We know it's going. So
where would KD's go though?
Currently, of players who have statues
should be in Golden State.
Yeah,
might be.
It should be in Golden State because Golden State, y'all don't win them 2 rings without him.
Period. No, I agree. I agree.
Y'all better not be a Warrior fan and tell me y'all was still gonna win.
So then Steph don't deserve one.
Who?
Steph don't deserve one. Then we couldn't win it without KD. They couldn't win it without KD. Steph don't get one.
No.
We won 2 without KD. We won 2 with KD.
I don't think that. I'm just saying, like, if we're gonna go off that logic, it's
no way. Steph is a great.
Of course,
we're not
both of them are great.
I'm not trying to say otherwise. I'm just saying in terms of like, if that's how we're gonna do this, so like you don't win it without this person or that person. Like, okay, well, if that's the most important person, and that's the most important player on the team, then only that person would deserve the statue. And I think that would be ridiculous to say when it comes to KD and Steph and things like that, especially out here.
Regardless of all of that, my whole point was the greatest of the greats have statues. That is an honor that only those people should have. Not great wingmen Period. Steph is a great. He deserves a statue. KD is a great. He deserves a statue. You're not calling Clay or Dre greats. That's it.
Great
They're
based
good
on
players.
what?
That's the only point.
Whoa.
Great based
Whoa.
on what? No, like seriously, great based on
I'm talking based on top
like in
50.
the overall,
Based on. Hold on. You asked me the question.
Warriors?
You asked me the question. Let me answer it.
No, I'm saying like that's what I'm saying. I just want to ask.
You asked me the question. Let me answer this question. I don't need any extra stuff. Greats based on what? Being the top 50 all time in NBA history. That is what I consider great. Okay. With the extension of the 25 of the 75. But we're not even going there because the 25 don't even have statues yet. So we're talking about the top 50 greats NBA of all time. If you are not in that category, you shouldn't even qualify for the topic of statue, because the 20 people that have statues out of the top 50 are the greats of the greats. Isaiah Thomas doesn't even have a statue. And you mean to tell me Draymond Green is a person that needs to have a statue put up in his honor over Zeke?
I'm
not hearing you. So
glad you did
the greatest of the greats, the top 50, the top 75 deserve statues if you want to be in that category. Draymond Green and Klay Thompson are not greats. They're good players.
They're good players. They're very good players.
Players.
Not great.
They are Hall of Fame players. They are jersey retire players. They are bobblehead players. They are not statue players.
I'm glad you did that, and I'm glad you said that, because it makes my point again, because you're talking about a league-wide comparison. I'm not doing that when I talk about who deserves a statue for a franchise or who doesn't. I'm saying, what do you mean for that organization? Again, like if we want to talk about what Isaiah Thomas did for Detroit, hey, if you want to talk about statue for him, I'm listening to it. Right? I'm not going to say no, but I can't sit here and be like, oh, well, because someone got a statue or is considering a statue for this team, that means he can't get one because someone for this team didn't get one. I can't do that, because this is not a conversation that is league-wide. It is organization specific. I can't emphasize that enough. Like, yes, you are 100% correct about what Isaiah Thomas is and what he was and what he means in basketball history. I'm not questioning that. My thing is, and that's why I wanted to ask a question earlier, when I asked y'all about if Dwight Howard deserved a statue, and like some of y'all said yes, even though he's not even a top 75 guy, let alone a top 50 guy. But guess what? What he meant to Orlando and the thing, and like the significance there, that's all that matters. Hell, we saw how long it took Shaq just to get his jersey retired in Orlando. And we all know what Shaq is and what Shaq was. So my point being is, again,
that was a different situation for Shaq in Orlando. It's totally different. It had nothing to do with his ability. It had nothing to do with his skills. It had nothing to do with his greatness. It had everything to do with Orlando being bitter as fuck.
Oh, absolutely.
He chose to leave them. That's all it had to do with. That's it. That's it. They were bitter bitches.
We've seen that situation with a lot of other players and a lot of other situations.
You said Dwight Howard is not a top 75 player?
He's not. Well, I'm saying that he's not in the top 75. I think he should have been a top 75 player, but he's not in it. Like in terms of when they did the vote, he's not in the top 75.
Right, Steve-O. Right. I'd give Ben Wallace a statue over Green.
And if you want to do that for Detroit, that's fine. Well, guess what? Draymond Green's he doesn't have to be in the conversation with the Detroit Pistons of who deserves one. Is it Ben Wallace or is it Draymond Green? No, it's in Golden State. Golden State alone. Does Draymond Green deserve a statue? And again, the answer to that would be, if you follow basketball, I don't understand how the answer is not yes. I don't understand it.
You won't understand it because you won't understand it because you're biased to being a Warriors employee. So you won't understand it. I don't see you saying a negative thing about the Warriors.
All I care about is, what did Draymond do? What was the impact that Draymond Green has had on the championship culture and winning 4 championships with Golden State? You don't have those 4 without Draymond Green there. He deserves a statue. That simple. That simple.
That's hey, you and maybe 10 other Warriors fans agree with
and
you.
if you think it's only 10, like I said, that's so delusional. I can't agree with that. That's delusional.
Well, I mean, and if you think it's league wide or Warrior wide, you're delusional because a lot of Warrior fans don't believe that Draymond Green deserves a statue.
And a lot do. You know what? I'm gonna make this a Twitter poll. This is fun.
You're not gonna have nobody but Warriors fans respond.
Even though, like, I know people in Atlanta, overseas, like I know everybody, so like anybody can respond. See, but here's the thing, though. No matter what the result is, it's like, hey, if Draymond actually gets a yes, you see this, Gina? If Draymond gets a yes, it's it's because it's only Warrior fans. You can't win with them.
I haven't seen anybody outside of Warriors fans say that they would give him a statue.
And that's fine because so many other people outside of Warrior fans, you know what they look at for the most part? It's the stats. And yes, if we were just going to look at stats, I would be 100% on board with you. Like, yeah, doesn't deserve one.
Well, I'm not even looking at stats. I'm not even looking at stats. I'm not looking at stats.
There's no way you're not just looking at stats and you say Draymond.
I'm not looking at stats. I just told you what my criteria was.
Absolutely.
And I just told you that the only people that currently have statues are in the top 50 of the greatest players of all time. That's the criteria that I'm looking at. I'm not looking at your stats.
But you also said Dwight Howard deserves a statue. Okay, cool.
I said Dwight Howard deserves a statue over Draymond Green.
No. When I first brought this whole point up earlier in the show,
point that you were making, I'm telling you,
I asked the question: does Dwight Howard deserve a statue in Orlando? That was the question, and y'all said yes.
So you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely. So let me go ahead and amend my statement. See, Dwight Howard deserves a statue over Draymond Green. So let me just make that clear. And of course I would say in Orlando because it would be in LA. So that was, does Dwight Howard deserve a statue in Orlando? I did mean that as over Draymond Green in Orlando, not in LA. So I just wanted to make that super
Draymond
clear.
Green ain't no damn statue in Orlando either. So that's the point.
My whole point is, if I was giving statues to anyone,
it
wouldn't be Draymond Green at all. I would have Dwight Howard over Draymond Green. I'd have many players over Draymond Green as far as getting statues. Part of those players would be 30 of the greatest of all time that don't have a statue. That would be the first on the list.
I got you, and that's fine. My point being, again, when you look at a lot of where those 30 players came from, again, there's certain standards or things that they have in those organizations. Also, what does that organization think about when it comes to making statues in general?
Scotty got one though.
But I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? It's just like not every single organization is cool with giving people statues. Like, again, that's what I'm saying with the statue requirement, it varies. And that's okay.
Hey, hold on. But to Scotty's defense, Scotty also won All-Star MVP. You know, when Scotty was Jordan wasn't there,
when Michael wasn't there.
He let them in the Eastern Conference and everything. So I mean, Scotty was.
I'm just saying.
Again, never in my argument have I said that Scotty doesn't deserve a statue. I haven't done that or said that.
Yeah, Scotty got a statue. Absolutely. Yes,
and I'm cool with that.
Scotty has a statue,
and I would say he deserved one. He earned it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Scotty got a statue in Chicago?
Scotty got a statue.
And I wouldn't say a damn thing against it.
Oh, I'm not saying you're wrong. I didn't know it.
No, I know you're not. I'm just saying in general, if we're talking about like, you know, the Robins, right? The Robins having a statue is like, okay, Scotty got a statue. I'm not arguing against that.
Shut up, Marcus.
Hey, what team does Robert Horry get a statue? Rockets, the Spurs, the Lakers.
I guess you got to get one with the Lakers in San Antonio.
No, he's not getting one with the Lakers. Ain't no way. Man, ain't getting no ring with us. Ain't no.
You needed them to beat Sacramento, so I don't see why not.
We also needed Derek Fisher to win him too. And he got 5 of them too.
But again, that's my point, right? Of course, just winning in LA, that requirement is different. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's different. Because who knows? Maybe if you had Derek Fisher or Robert Ory's career somewhere else, like even hell, if it was in Atlanta, maybe they get statues in Atlanta just because they won. Like we ain't used to winning. He said, "You gonna do it with Google Earth?"
Hey, I'm serious. I was like, wait, Scotty got?
No, I didn't know that either.
Back
I didn't know.
2011.
Man, you gonna make me look this up. I never knew Scotty. I want to see what his looks like.
Hey, I'm doing it too.
But you know, again,
polls.
I mean, this is all, you know, just fucking basketball fans getting together and talking about what we think is a proper criteria for a fucking statue outside the fucking arenas. You know, we're just some Joe Schmoes. You know,
he's standing there like Superman.
What? Are you serious? That's funny.
He's standing there like he know Larson been cheating on him.
Are we home? Can I ask y'all this though? Would y'all be opposed to Scottie Pippen having a statue outside Chicago?
Huh?
Would you?
He has one.
Scottie Pippen. I'm saying
no, he has one.
I know that he has one, but I'm saying
I didn't even know this.
Would you be opposed to him having one?
No.
Nah.
Okay. Not at all.
He was always the Robin when they won championships.
That's why I think Clay deserves one.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, if you can have one, and obviously, again, I'm not.
Clay is one of the best shooters in history.
Wait. Hold on.
Okay.
You're gonna tell me Clay Thompson, can't even say the man's name right. You're gonna tell me Clay Thompson is more accomplished than Scottie Pippen? Y'all really gonna say this?
Whoa!
No.
Nobody.
I didn't say that.
Nobody.
You brought him into the equation, so
I never said that.
Well, the reason why
I'm just trying to understand the equation. That's why I said, wait.
Other qualifications that were brought up. Do you think Scottie Pippen is a top 50 player in NBA history?
Yes,
I believe he is.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay. I believe he is.
I would say no, just because again, we never saw him as a true number one guy, but that is what it is. But
yes,
still,
he did. 2 years he did it. He was the number one guy 2 years. They went to the Eastern Conference Finals. 57 games.
So we're giving people statues for just going to Eastern Conference Finals now.
What?
Wait a minute. The man has 6 rings.
And again, so here's what. If you're asking me straight up what I think about Scottie having a statue in Chicago, he deserves it, right? Like, I'm not taking that away from him. But I'm just saying it's crazy that we're having this whole conversation of there's a Robin or however else you want to put it. They have their importance on winning a championship, setting championship culture. Even the player one, who we know is a top 10 player, and obviously I know Michael's even more of a top 10, just a top 10 player. But I'm saying that for Michael and Steph together, that we know is a top 10 player. They have all these accolades. And these guys that were right there too, that were such a huge part, and we haven't seen that top 10 player win without them.
But that Robin is a great though. There's a difference. That Robin is a great versus that Robin that's good. There's a huge difference there.
They're not a conversation.
And Draymond wouldn't even be considered the Robin. Clay would be considered the Robin. Draymond is the motherfucking pigeon.
And that's what I'm saying. This is what's so stupid about this conversation.
Oh my God.
Calling Draymond just a pigeon that's just ridiculous.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Clay is the Robin. Draymond is the pigeon.
He is not a pigeon.
Still a bird.
I will not tolerate Draymond slander.
How important Draymond is and what he does defensively and offensively for the Warriors, and that's fine.
I love Draymond.
That's ridiculous.
Where's my Draymond t-shirt at? I knew I should have worn it.
Absolutely ridiculous.
No pigeons.
Oh my God, I hate that song. Oh. Damn, it's already halftime.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm just saying though, if you bring the Robin analogy, I think that what Trey was speaking on.
Hey, Trey was really looking into the statue too.
Yeah, they have to be a good player. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the part that he was speaking on,
Kay on
because
here.
Scott, what up, Kay?
Hey.
When you talk about
Hey,
greats,
Courtney.
you look at Scottie Pippen great versus Klay Thompson. They're not the same. They're not even in the, no. They're not even the same. They're not even the same close. Nowhere close. Then you turn around.
I'm trying to think of who would be. I'm trying to think of who would be close. You know what? On that Miami.
Oh, the second Batman? No. I'll go higher.
That Miami team with LeBron and Wade, I can compare a Wade to Klay Thompson in that sense.
No, you can't.
I'll go higher than that. I'll go higher than that. The best comparable one would be Kobe Bryant, because Kobe was the Batman. Shaq was the man. He was Batman. Kobe was the Robin. Y'all gonna tell me that Kobe wasn't great?
Again, who's arguing that?
No. I'm saying as far as criteria on that level with Scottie Pippen.
Hey,
Klay Thompson was good, man. I can't argue with that.
Rod, who was the number 3 on that Shaq and Kobe team? Who was the number 3?
Which year?
I mean, pick the greatest 3 you can think of.
There's so much nuance
on that team.
This conversation, it's insane.
Any one of those championship teams, it doesn't matter. Who was your greatest 3 after Shaq and Kobe? Who was the guy? Right.
Maybe Glenn Rice, 1 year.
I still remember, Klay Thompson gets hurt.
That's Draymond Green.
Towards ACL. KD messed up his Achilles and it's like, hey, here's a series for you to win stuff.
Sure.
All in your court.
Thanks, Marcus.
You couldn't do it. But hey,
Wait, huh?
I do got a Batman, Kate. Trey Young is your Batman now. He got the glove now.
You said who?
Trey Young is the Batman of Atlanta now.
If it doesn't fit, you must have quit.
Hey, y'all's Batman, y'all's Robin, they all in the hospital together being hurt, slipping down.
Where's my Ford Bronco?
The whole doggone Marvel family is in the hospital on my team. The whole Avengers is. We ain't got nobody. We ain't got nobody left. We got hey Jordan, what's the little wood guy? Group.
I am Group.
That's all we got. That's all we got right now. We hoping Groot can save the motherfucking day.
Oh, man. Hey, you put Groot out there, I guarantee you Tibbs gonna play in 40 minutes that first game.
Hey, he gonna play for 45 minutes.
Man, let's get on out of here. Like I said, long story short, I don't care what y'all say, man. It's Klay. They deserve statues. That's what it is.
I want Andre Iguodala
to have a
statue.
It don't even matter.
They going up. The ball-headed auntie. They going up.
What I want them to do.
Shout out to Gina.
What Gina say?
No, because she know the real. After we had to break this. Yeah, after we broke this down for her, she understood. She get it. She understood the assignments, because it's like, bruh, if you go give one to Draymond, you gotta give one to Andre.
Shout out to Gina on that. On
that, it's not out the realm of. I'm telling y'all,
real
not
time.
Outside the realm of possibility that Andre might get one too. I'm just saying that.
You're right.
This is.
I never argued or said that Andre don't deserve one and Draymond does. I'm saying Draymond deserves one. I just left it at that.
So this is what I want them to do. Y'all
Draymond always got your back, though.
So Jordan may not remember this because Jordan is just a little bit younger than us, but he might remember this. He might. Mm-hmm. Y'all remember the toys, like the little Army action figures that used to have like the plastic bases where you can stand them up? You know what I'm saying? Remember how them joints was?
Yeah.
And remember sometimes you had like 3 or 4 at a time that was all together. You know what I'm saying? That's how I want them to do the statue for Steph, Klay, and Draymond. I want it to be melted together at the bottom, all 3 of them on the same little island thing. Because if they're going to do it like this, I don't want individual statues. I want all 3 of them. Let's get the bosom buddies together. Let's get Three's Company together.
Oh, my God.
And maybe it could be like Klay got the
Four
bigger
Horsemen. The
And-
Four Horsemen.
and the other two got the smaller. You know what I'm saying? And it could be the figurine joints. That's how I want it to be.
P. Diddy approves of
They
this
don't do
message.
that.
Yeah, we've got soul.
Uh-oh, Dan.
Oh,
Jimmy got soul.
Jimmy got soul.
Jimmy got
He got soul.
Ain't nothing but honey. Yeah. Oh.
That's like, to your point though, Dan. Like,
Get it, Gina. Get it.
Get
No. There's too many
Dan,
people
go.
watching.
Man, it ain't
There's
nothing
too many
but
people
6
watching.
people on this joint. It
Dan,
ain't number
Dan,
6 people on
that's
this
AI.
joint,
so
man.
here's how I
That's
would
all
see
AI.
it being made, right? Obviously, you'd have
The faithful
one,
few.
The biggest statue that's there gonna be Steph shooting, right? Like that's gonna be
Gina
the
was
biggest one
tripping.
main attraction. And then after that is where you have maybe it's a little smaller.
Gina was about to come up out that hoodie.
That's where you have the Clay and Draymond ones. So that's what I'm saying.
Hey, Gina thought it was real. Gina was like, hey, we got 30 people in here, y'all. We got
Gina said,
35,
"Oh, it's 50.
40.
Oh, it's 50."
What? You mean it's a fake number?
Man.
Gina, you looking at these numbers like you be looking at that gear you be buying. It's just not automatic. What? The new Louis for the 15?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
You know, I still never bought any Jordans. I still never owned a real pair. So
So you own some
Anyone-
Jordans, you just never bought a real pair. That's what I'm hearing.
I don't even know what they look like, or like, what do I say? Can I have, like, do you guys sell Jordans or Air Forces or ones? Or I want the ones that look like ones. I think they're
Just go,
called.
just
Dan,
go kick it at Foot Locker.
Dan, I hate the fact
Go
that you
kick
do
it at
brought
a
this
Foot
up because I
Locker or
can't
a
stop
Finish
laughing.
Line or
This is
something,
your
just to
fault.
make sure you get the right quality. Just go kick it at a.
Right.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Just
Because they
Hey,
had
don't-
this like
hey,
little
don't
symbol,
hit
and
no-
I said, "Is that real or is that fake?" Like, I don't
It's
know.
no
Because
reason
now
for your it's no reason for your J's to smell like Newports. No reason out there, people. If y'all don't pay attention to it, it should be no reason a brand new pair of shoes have to air out.
They
Never,
should
Facts.
never. You should
Facts.
never.
And I don't
have
even
to
know what
air them
happened
out.
to them. They like disappeared.
Hey, tell them where you got them from again, for the
Oh,
folks
no.
that don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I just
God.
want to read where you get them.
Well, New York or Jersey or something. TikTok.
somewhere
Hey,
from there, somewhere from the East Coast.
Hey, Pops, she got them in New York, down an alley. She sent her family away to go down an alley by herself.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was
And she
another
ain't
thing.
even
That was
5
my
feet
thing.
To
to
negotiate.
negotiate. That's all I'm gonna say today.
Yeah.
y'all.
Discount
Oh,
mall.
that one that took
Courtney,
about 20
Courtney,
minutes.
Discount
Yeah.
mall. All right.
Courtney, Greenbrier Flea Market.
She went to South DeKalb Mall. That's where she got it from, huh?
No, she didn't even go there.
No,
Greenbrier Flea Market.
That
No, she got
Mhm.
that
That
thing
one-
off Cleveland Avenue, boy.
that
She
one
got
was
it
a
Cleveland
bag.
Ave.
off Cleveland Ave.
Oh man.
Yeah, that one was a bag in Chinatown. After we were done eating in Little Italy, we went to Chinatown, and they said, "Or what bag do you?" I said, "I don't want none of those." I said, "Do you have this one?" And they said, "Oh." And he went to like 5 different ladies, and then he said, "Follow
5
me." And my
different
mom was
ladies,
like,
they was making them.
Who's
Yeah.
that lady?
They was making them.
Who's that
That was like,
And I-
you
and I
want
s-
to eat.
and my mom was like, "Gina, where the fuck are you
Get it,
taking
Jordan.
us?" She's like, I don't, you're going to get us killed. And I was like, just relax, man. Have some adventure. And she was like, I swear to God. And then my son was like, no, Mom, seriously, like, what's going on? And I was like, it'll be all right. And then,
Live on the
we
wild
were
side,
walking
son.
up this way and that way. And, you know, like, they're not used to like the kind of life that I used to have, you know. So I've been down, you know, crazy streets and used to do drugs in cars and you know, all kinds of crazy shit.
Courtney,
So
why'd you do that?
nothing scares me.
Yikes. Got them new Dre's hot off the press.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Straight up Dre's, baby.
The Ordens. Oh my god,
They
that's
ain't, got,
funny.
they ain't got J's, but they got Dre's. They for sure got some Dre's for you.
Oh my god.
And we don't mean beats by him. And we don't mean beats by Dre.
No,
but you know what? I didn't get a good enough deal. I should have talked him down to like 65 or 70. So, because they normally go for like
just
100.
kept your money. You should have just.
No,
kept
I
your
really
money.
wanted the bag. It was a really nice bag. Good
For that
quality.
day, and that's why they finessed you because they wanted the bag too.
They got the bag.
They got the bag from Gina. They look forward to Gina's. They look forward to Gina's. They be like, oh, look at her.
We got
Lick.
Got him.
Lick.
And I was
Hey,
looking
look,
for
look
her,
at all
and I
these
was just
bags.
like, and she turns around, and I go, "Where the fuck did they go? Where'd my middleman go?" And he fucking left. And then I looked, and I was like, "Well, where'd the little Chinese lady go?" And I was like, "She fucking went to some little apartment or some shit." So I'm just standing there, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. And then I forgot what she looked like, right? And then all of a sudden,
I bet you did. She was standing right behind you.
no one fucking schemes me, all right? I'll fucking scheme somebody. So she turned around, and I was like, "Is it you?" And she goes, "How much?" And I go, 80. And she's like, and I go, "Let me see it." So look, and I said, I want to feel it. And I go, "All right." So she gave it to me, and I was just like, "Here." And she goes, "Wait." She wanted to count it in front of me. And I was just like, "What?
Yeah.
Mine's all there. What the fuck?"
Hey,
Like-
she want to make sure your money is real. Why she giving you that fake shit?
Why them shoes are not?
But I've had easier transactions when I used to do drugs. Like, would just give them the money and they didn't count it in front of me.
Nah.
No, they
There's
man.
way
I'm-
less
I'm-
pressure.
I'm bad business.
Y'all
You
coming
good
back.
business.
Yeah. That's-
I was like, I had a way easier time when I
Good
used to
business
do
wrong.
drugs. Like, these purse people are just on another
Who's that?
level.
So you said she's good business?
Good business, bro. As soon as they saw her, they was like, yo, we got one. Hey, it's kind of like them people, it's kind of like them scammers that be calling from India. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got the Amazon account in your name, and you call the number back and they get you. You one of them people that
yeah,
they
we
get.
need all your information.
Oh, hell no.
We want to
I
control your
know
computer.
Mark. You think I'm a Mark ass bitch? Fuck that shit.
Whoa. I'm not going that far. I'm just going to say you're an easy lick. You're an
Yeah.
easy lick. I ain't calling all that. You're just an
I
easy
know
lick.
what I want, and then I go get it. All right,
so
that's
do
what I.
they.
They said
I
the same
know
thing
what I
towards
want.
you when they saw you. They saw you and said the same thing. They said, "Oh, there she goes."
I want you.
Dead giveaway. I
They
want you.
think they're gonna get
need
what
you.
they
Like
want,
you.
but I said nope. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that.
We're gonna do this.
And then
the
my
easy
mom's
way
like,
or the
"Oh, that
hard
looks
way.
cool." Mm-mm. And I'm like, "Nope,
You
don't
on
buy
my
that."
block.
I'm like, "I have that same thing at home. You can have that. Don't buy it here."
No pressure. No pressure.
They hit you with
Shit.
that Diddy work, boy.
Oh,
Take that.
Oh,
Take
ew. Damn,
hit
this
you
was
with
a
that
good
Diddy
show. Look, we got 187 on the undercover call.
87,000.
We got 7 folks in here.
All right, look, I'm gonna just say
Jada.
this on up because
Gita, we should have
What?
had 180. We should have had 180 likes. That's all.
How many do we have?
You do the math. You do the math. After you get off of here, you do the math. Look at how many likes we had, and look how many people are in here right now. And
You
do
guys
the
better
math.
be hitting that fucking like button. No, I'm just kidding. Please, you guys hit the like button. All right,
The
because
real
we're just
ones that's in here. We appreciate y'all.
yeah, we're just a little old podcast group just trying to get our shit together, and really, really appreciate your help. If you guys just hit the like button, get this algorithm going on, YouTube. We're just a little old channel here, trying to get up to 500 subscribers. So, help our little podcast channel out. You know what I mean? So, You know, if it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
Can I give
Trey, he's a warrior too. He's a warrior in the game as well, buddy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Love you, Miss Debbie.
Love you, Miss Debbie.
Love you too, Miss Debbie.
Can I give a shout out real quick before we finish up tonight?
Of course, bro.
Shout out to the women's hoopers. The reason why I say that is because obviously, conference tournaments are starting. I've been watching the Pac-12 tournament all day, while I've been working and, getting ready for the show. So shout out to them. I'm glad that the women's brand, and y'all have heard me talk about this so many times. I'm so glad the women's brand is where it is right now, and it's getting better and it's getting bigger. So shout out to them. Hope everyone balls out this weekend. Hope everyone stays healthy. And that March Madness, when the women's game starts up, it's gonna be legit.
Hey, yeah, that's what's up. The Warriors is up by 20 on the Bucks.
Yeah, there's no.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep hitting that like
Doc
button,
Rivers
you guys.
is trash. Doc Rivers, you are trash, man. And I knew you've been trash. I
mean, they're going up against 3 statue players, Rod. Like, what'd you expect?
Doc Rivers is trash.
I wanted to bait you into that one so bad.
I thought he was. I thought the Bucks were on a win streak or something. I don't know.
Dame just had.
Yeah, they was.
Curry got 17 points. Kuminga 16. Antetokounmpo 12. Portis 18.
That was big time.
Yeah, we only got 9 likes so far, and we got 187,000 viewers. Let's get those numbers up, guys. So remember, come back Monday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, and Wednesday, same time. We talk all sports. So, and you guys already fell in love with us. So come back and hit that like button. Bring your friends. Like Rod always says, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah. Hey, even tell
your the Warriors do. Don't
tell your baby mamas.
This will be a close game with like 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Just trust me on
that.
I'm with you.
It will be.
Hey, tell y'all baby moms out there, and tell that woman that you don't know if you really in a relationship, but you smashing her and everything. Just tell her about the show, man. Tell her about us. You know what I mean? While y'all pillow talking, just come through and just let us know. Hey, man, we in here, man. Y'all can enjoy a good show because we talk sports. We make you laugh and we make you cheer. Oh yeah,
right there with y'all.
Hey, shout out to Jordan now. He can talk. He can get reckless now. That man can. When we talk about some stuff over here, he can say what he want now. He can say how he feel. He can say that thing was looking right. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you,
Trey.
Jordan get to speak his truth now. Jordan get to speak his truth now. Jordan get to say, hey, I like that thing right there. That's what I'm talking
about. Shout out to someone else who also has a statue outside of her college. Shout out Asia Wilson. And I'll leave it there.
Right. Yeah, shout out to the people that used to keep her grandma out. They wouldn't let her in the building or nothing like that back in the day. Now they got a statue in the front.
Debbie about to get you.
You right, Auntie. My fault. Yeah, I'm getting a little, I get a little bit beside myself on here. I get to talking. But I'm
thanks,
just saying,
you guys.
Yeah, thanks. We appreciate you.
Wonderful show. Come back.
Appreciate y'all. Peace and blessings to everybody, man. Everybody.
Absolutely.
Always love. Let's get up out of here, man, because it's time for me to do what I do.
Puff the magic dragon.
Also, just because that one quick, and then I'm gonna hit the outro. The Magic have the best mascot in sports. The fact that it's stuffed the Magic Dragon, that's incredible. Like,
hey man,
that's incredible.
Hey, since you brought that up, now you're gonna make me go off on this. Hey, the hell with Phoenix, man. Y'all always had a gorilla as y'all damn mascot, man. That's hella racist, man. This is the hottest place in America, and then you put a black ass gorilla out there, man. That's racist, bro. That's
how racist. Is it racist? It's a gorilla.
The Suns? What's that got to do with anything? The Suns. Be a son. Go run around and be a son. Don't be no.
But that's like
gorilla.
there's so many mascots that don't make sense to their teams.
I know. Utah Jazz. They got a.
Well, they came from New Orleans.
We don't even have a mascot.
Music.
Used to. But yeah, all right, we out of here, y'all.
I know. Okay, bye.